I would never choose to date a sociopath, but I was dating one without realizing it. And that's what happens. Of course, we don't choose to be with a sociopath, but we enter into a relationship not fully realizing what we are getting ourselves into. And so then we're in the middle of it, and we're not sure if we can possibly make it work with this person who we've become so attached to, or if we need to try and find a way out. Firstly, I want to describe what is a sociopath. This is someone who is emotionally detached. They lack empathy. They get angry and defensive easily. They lie, manipulate, and they're generally reckless, irresponsible, and disorganized individuals. So based on those descriptions, you might be thinking, maybe he's not a sociopath. Maybe he's a psychopath or a narcissist. And that could be true, but I really don't think it matters if we get the label correct. Because despite which personality disorder is going on, he is an energy vampire. And we, on the other hand, are empaths. We have the desire to help others, and we are givers, whereas energy vampires are takers. And for this reason, unfortunately, empaths and energy vampires tend to end up together. And for the energy vampire, this suits them very well, because they just suck the energy of the empath, and that makes them feel better. And they do it over and over again, leaving the empath completely drained. And again, this suits them very well because they do not have to change. They aren't interested in bettering their lives or putting any effort towards doing so. And this is so important to realize. For myself, I love helping people. In fact, I would say I'm passionate about it. But I'm not going to attempt to help somebody who is not open or willing to change. And in fact, they should also desire my help. And this is often lacking with an energy vampire type. And I'm not saying that these people don't have trauma in their lives. I mean, of course, we all do, but perhaps they could have experienced some more severe type trauma. Like they basically have reason to behave the way they do today. But that doesn't change the fact that they are not interested in improving themselves and their life. They just blame other people, and until they can take some responsibility, nothing is going to change for them. So it's really a waste of time for us to try and help them. Firstly, they didn't ask for our help. We wish that they did. That would be so meaningful if they actually said, you know what? I realize that due to what happened in my past, those traumas are affecting me today, and I know it. And I'm so sorry that I don't always act the way I should, but I really want to work on myself. And with you by my side, I'm so grateful. And I hope that you can be patient with me and help me navigate through this healing journey so that I can become a better man. Wow, that would be amazing to hear. But does it happen? No, it doesn't. And it's really important for us to realize this and to let go. Because there are so many people in this world that we need to help. In fact, it's a disservice not only to ourselves to be with an energy vampire, but it's a disservice to all those people out there who need us, they are so ready to accept what we have to offer. And they would be so grateful and appreciative of us. And so that is what we need to do. How to date a sociopath? Well, the answer is that we don't. And if we are, we need to detach ourselves as soon as possible. So that's really what we need to do. So anyways, those are my thoughts for today. Best of luck if you're with an energy vampire. Best of luck removing yourself from that situation. It really is the necessary course of action. Don't consider, how can I make it work with this person? It's just such a waste of time and energy, and you have so much more to give to the world. Okay, so that's all for now. See you later.